Hi everyone, this is Rebecca from Rebecca Autry Creations, and this is a little hard holding this. I tried to do the live stream on YouTube, but couldn't figure that out on my phone. But I wanted to walk you guys through our hallway. We're getting ready for Galactic Starveyors VBS. Ours is at the end of July. Normally we're at the middle of June, but this year we've had to switch it around. But I wanted to show you a little bit about what we've done so far. We are doing a little each week. We're starting in the children's wing and decorating that first, and then we'll move into the main hallway for where the sanctuary is, and then the following week we'll do upstairs where 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade VBS classes are. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys our hallway for Galactic Starveyors and show you what works and what doesn't. All right. So here you'll see we did get some decorations from other churches that have already had their VBSs. When you guys are putting up stuff, we decided black on top, blue on bottom. Don't cover up anything, the fire alarms, any light switches, or any sockets of any sort. Make sure those are all available. Since we're doing this a couple of weeks ahead of time, we also have to leave up the ability for children to get their stuff from the schools, from the classes. This is the preschool area, and so we've done part of the hallway. I'm going to turn around and we'll see the other. Last week we started putting it up, and I forgot to get my, what I call it, the great tape. It's just packaging tape. We have cement blocks, and painter's tape works well if you have a glue gun. However, when you're gluing plastic to painter's tape, it doesn't always work so well. So you can see up there some remnants of the tape. We did have to switch to the packaging tape, and that holds up a lot better on cement blocks. We kind of have a combination of the different cutouts from Lifeway, as some of the moons that I cut out from the book covers that I showed you. We're going to go in my classroom. I have kindergarten, and so you can start seeing some of the mess. Most of the stuff is stuff that we received from other churches, and that is going into the sanctuary. But here is, let me skip back, my side of my clubhouse. I like doing the full classroom, and I had created, you can see here the outline for the window. It is not exactly how I had imagined, but we readjusted. The window actually goes up much higher. We took the brown paper and actually covered over where the curtains are. Let me move around this way so you can see more. There's my poster board telescope I made a few months ago. It does have to be readjusted. Some of the stuff that I have is starting to fall down, but that's okay. That is why I start early. And I'm fortunate that no one uses this classroom on Sunday morning, so I can start now. This is streamers used to make it look like I have different blocks. As you can see right here, I have not so good at cutting, but that's okay. Right here, we're going to be putting up the barrier for the window. So I did a little bit more. I'm taking you for a tour. Some of these things, like I said, were given to us by other churches. So some of the things you'll recognize are things that I've made. Some of them are things that kind of collected. Here's one part I want to show you. You see I have the packaging tape. This is just brown streamers. I actually was given those, a big huge roll. I put up the streamers early because they stretch, so you'll constantly have to do it. But the week of VBS, they should be good. Here you'll see, like, I left an open gap, that's fine. when I put up the framework for the window, it's going to be covering that. So here's another window I need to cover. And I just stuck up that brown paper so it doesn't look as good. Again, here's the stuff that was donated to us, some constellations, a tree, some rockets, a telescope, astronaut helmets. I know one of you guys had asked about the trees, about the white paint. This one was done with blue paint, I believe, or no, I guess they just left it blue and just painted the green parts. It looks like a 2-inch thickness of foam board. I didn't create those. Here's one of their raccoons that they created. All of this stuff is going to be going on our stage in the worship rally. That is not my part. I do the kindergarten, and here's all my mess. This is a lot of the stuff that's going to be going up on the walls. The balloons are our planets. Of course, there's my tub that I started last year with all the VBS stuff. I do have the music going. So essentially I start from one side of the room and start going around and add. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have some help, and so I'm going to be finishing up in here. We did do the hallway. I do want to show you this rocket right here. I got that from Walmart during Easter for 50 cents. My kids weren't too interested, so I know I have another one somewhere. Here again is the ball from Dollar Tree. It's just an inflatable globe. So yeah, you just pretty much used, the wrinkled paper is from the packaging paper. The flat brown paper is butcher paper. We got this huge roll right here on Amazon. I want to say it was like $20 for a huge roll. I mean, it's pretty big, so it's going to last a while. Here's my trusted Dollar Tree packaging tape. Packaging tape works much better than painter's tape. I mean, it stays up on the cement walls. And I originally, when I moved to this room, this is a different room than I normally use. I was kind of excited, but as you can see, they painted this room white, so it wasn't the cream that I was kind of hoping for, and just using the blocks. But I have kindergartners, and they like to touch the walls, and those corals that are on the walls, those are foam also. Those were used last year for submerged, and were used again a few years back for another under the sea stuff. So yeah, here's my room. I do want to show you these tables. As promised, they're covered with butcher paper. I have the stars in the middle for now. They're not going to stay here. If you can see, it has glitter. Those are also from Dollar Tree, but those are going to be hanged up in the hallway. I do want to show you this. These are those book covers that I got from Walmart a few years back for 5 cents each. Hang them on the back of the seats, and then it has a pocket, and you can put the stuff in here for each lesson. Kindergarten tends to have something that you use constantly for other classes. So yeah, that's my room.